We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Center fielder number 16.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Line towards center field. Robertson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Clint Robertson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Clint Robertson.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball one.
There's a sinker that didn't sink.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Enough, just missed high. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Haniger comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Catcher it, Mike.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that's sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Zunino is retired, and there's one away.
The designated hitter.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Danny Valencia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Iglesias now at short. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Striding in, Taylor Motter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now here's the pitch. And Martinez swings and misses on a good pitch as he's retired for the first out. So stepping in, Joey Gallo. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Bottom of the second here with no score. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Zunino has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. In is Jorge Soler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bounce slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mitch Haniger.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Soler's after it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And no swing apparently. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Robertson calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Soler moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Ian Kinsler. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Hard hit ball to second. Mutter is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, James McCann. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. The pitch. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hazelbaker's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's there for it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yonder Alonso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Striding in once again, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Clint Robertson. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Softly hit out to short. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
The shortstop, number 1.
Standing in, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. On the ground up the middle, Motter moving to his right. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Taylor
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Grounded to first. Glove by Cabrera. To Iglesias for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Victor.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cruz giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
The next 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the. Gene Segura standing in. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Shortstop, Gene
And
Segura.
boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he is in there. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0-for-1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And the changeup is way low that time. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, James McCann comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. A little bouncer. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Clint Robertson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Seager is there and he puts this one away for the third out. So ready once again, Mike Zunino. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Mike.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Hazelbaker is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Designated hitter, Danny
Into the windup and the pitch. Danny Valencia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Ready for another chance? Taylor Motter. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the seventh inning.
Left fielder, Mitch.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And no swing apparently. Ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw into third. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gene Segura. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Striding in once again, Ben Gamel. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Victor Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Leak into his motion. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. Here's Joey Gallo now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Nelson Cruz.
Hard hit ball to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air to left. Hazelbaker's on his horse. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Valencia. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Taylor Motter is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Up next for Seattle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mitch Haniger checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the in is Jorge Soler. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder Jorge.
Called strike
Soler.
over the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. There goes Kinsler. Grounded down the third baseline. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Runner going a second time. A little roller toward the hole. And he's safe. Now to the plate, James McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. Hazelbaker is on his way home, and the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now. Digging in the switch hitter, Clint Robertson. And double. Barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left Brendan Wells will come on now and pinch run here. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll try and lead.
Kyle Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. In now, Gene Segura earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
The center fielder, Ben Gamble.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Hazelbaker, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. Gone!
The batter, first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Robertson is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Line hard deep into left. Hazelbaker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Robertson moving to his left. And the inning is over. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Liner towards second. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Runners on the move for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he will score as well. And things start to get a little more interesting now. It's back to a 5-run ball game.
Number 13.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. James Pazos will come on and make his 4th. Appearance in this campaign. Well, now the some action.
Scott. And strike.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
They really bunch him up on that. As he swings and misses for the first out. Elijah Hayes will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Erasmo Ramirez enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the wind. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High pop-up. Alonso is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, Ian Kinsler. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hit down the 3rd base line. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Nelson Cruz. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one, and sometimes